The Riparian Assessment Protocol is designed by the Forest Service to guide the user in gathering data to assess riparian plant species composition and site conditions at the reach scale, to compare species composition and conditions to other reaches at a point in time or the same reach through time, and to provide basic framework for riparian vegetation monitoring that can be built upon to address specific management objectives. Mountain Studies Institute has been assisting in testing these methods to address how well the method works in different geomorphic riparian areas, as well as the feasibility of repeating the studies in the same sites.
So one of the main goals of this project on the Florida River is seeing if there's change in the vegetation or the water quality or the hydrology after they fence the area. The state is paying the private landowner to fence the area and keep cattle out of the actual stream. And one of the goals here is to set up some baseline monitoring so we can determine if there's any change after the fencing is installed and the cattle are no longer allowed access to the stream. So we're doing a bunch of different types of measurements, both line intercepts. You might be able to see the line here. Where we go along, we basically crawl along the ground and measure vegetation. We're measuring tree density, we're measuring the profile of the stream, and also the water quality.
A typical day of riparian assessments usually consists of a team of 4 members, breaking into 2 teams. Once a site is identified, the first team will set up a transect cross-section perpendicular to the riparian valley and take GPS points at each end. These members will then begin taking a topographic survey of the riparian area using a level and a measurement survey rod. When 5 transects are completed, a longitudinal survey is then conducted. Meanwhile, Team 2 develops a vegetation line intercept survey along the transect line and gathers the high, medium, low, and ground cover species. Also, DBH and crown percentage is measured 5 times along each transect.
She comes back to tell me she's gone, as if I didn't know that, as if I didn't know my own bed, as if I never noticed the way she brushed her hair from her forehead. And she said lose and love, brushed her hair from her forehead. And she said lose and love is like a window in your heart. Everybody sees you're blown apart. Everybody feels the wind blow. I'm going to Graceland, in Memphis, Tennessee. I'm going to Graceland.
My name is Tom. I'm a scientist for the Mountain Studies Institute. We are here in the wilds surrounding the Florida River. Some might call it the Florida River, but it is actually the Florida River. And today we are measuring the vegetation, the trees, the plants, the river, the hydrology, the geomorphology, the vegetation, and a couple other things that I might have forgotten to make sure that scientists know what they're doing. Okay, so let's start over now.